So, hello. I am once again waiting for my tea to steep, and I figured I would do a little bit of self-care while I am waiting. Take a nice couple of deep breaths. Just kind of roll my shoulders, kind of let go of tension, do a little bit of stretching. So, one of the self-care things that I like to do is arm circles. So that's what we're going to start off with. Little tiny arm circles. Just with your fingertips, just draw quarter-sized circles going forward. And this helps to get your circulation, kind of remind that shoulder joint how it moves. And you can make your circles a little bit bigger if you want to, or keep them small, whatever you're comfortable with. The point is just to move and stretch. Open the muscles, get that blood flow in there, and help your body. So now I'm going to reverse, and I'm just going to do some backwards arm circles. By now your arms may be getting a little bit tired unless you do this all the time. If feeling a little heavy, just work through it. I can actually kind of feel like the blood pumping into my hands, and so that means they're working. And we're, I guess, less than 2 minutes of doing this. I'm going to reverse again and go back to the forward. So maybe about, half a minute forward, half a minute backwards, and then maybe another half a minute forward. And by now my arms are really feeling it. So I'm just about another few seconds forward. And I'm going to raise my hands up over my head and let all that blood that just pumped into my arms kind of drain back down. And then slowly let your arms back down. Do another little shoulder roll. Another deep breath. This is an exercise that I often recommend to my clients that are spending a lot of time on the computer, because they can just take about 3 minutes and go ahead. I mean, it makes such a difference. If you've done this along with me today, then I know you can feel what a difference it makes. So I recommend that my clients that work on a computer set a timer on their phone or some kind of alarm, and spend about 3 minutes every 90 minutes doing arm circles and breathing. And my clients that actually do it definitely notice a difference in how much tension accumulates in their shoulders and their neck. So my next little self-care item that I'm going to do today, because I've been having a whole lot of trouble with my neck and shoulder, I have in this roller ball, I've got essential oils and fractionated coconut oil. And the essential oils that I have today are grapefruit and frankincense, and they just smell amazing together. Grapefruit is really, it's obviously a citrus, so it boosts the immune system and helps to reduce stress. It increases your energy, stimulates your circulation, improves your mood and digestion, and it's of course antibacterial and antimicrobial, and it actually supports your endocrine system, and it helps to stimulate lymphatic detox and lymphatic movement. And I mean, it's just, the list goes on and on. But I like to mix it with frankincense because that is also a very, very good oil. That is anti-inflammatory, antibacterial. It helps to promote cell tissue regeneration. It disinfects. It helps with digestion. It's also a little bit of a relaxant, kind of sedative. It boosts your immune system. It is amazing for your skin. And it is antidepressant, helps with pain, and it also helps to regulate estrogen, which I'm interested in. Grapefruit and frankincense, both for the hormonal aspect, because I am approaching 50, and so it's like reverse puberty is going to set in any time now, and I just want to support that. So anyway, in this little roller ball, I've got, I think there's 10 drops total in the roller ball, and I've got 6 drops of grapefruit and 4 drops of frankincense. And the reason that I used a little more grapefruit and less frankincense is because grapefruit is a top note. It will hit your nose first and it will evaporate first. And frankincense is a base note, which means it's a lot of like deeper of a scent, and it's longer lasting, and it takes a whole lot longer to evaporate and disperse. So you need less of the base note generally in a mixture. Plus, if I put equal parts, you know, the base note can overpower the top note, and you really don't want that. You want them to be kind of balanced. So I put this in the roller ball, and then I can use it whenever and wherever I want. You can appoint, you know, pulse points, or I have been doing this and I have actually noticed a very significant improvement, shall I say, in the texture and elasticity and appearance of my neck skin, because I was starting to notice it was getting bad. But this is great. You can just roll it on, and it smells wonderful. And I like to just kind of slather it on there pretty good. And then I take my massage therapist hands and just do a little bit of tension releasing, and just kind of, you know, pull the oils through. Let your hands just kind of slide. Pay attention to the areas that you hold tension, and just kind of let your fingers slide through the oil and pull the tissue underneath them open very, very gently. You don't want to be aggressive with yourself. The world is aggressive enough with you. This is a soothing melt stroke, okay? We're not digging, we're not forcing, we're just sitting with the muscle, sliding and gliding over it, saying hi, I hope you feel better. Here's some frankincense and grapefruit. I think it'll do you some good. So just take a couple minutes and work on that. And then I'm going to go over to the other side. I'll just kind of pull through. Nice. And down from the ear, kind of get that sternocleidomastoid going, getting some attention, and just kind of slide through. Nothing that's going to cause pain. When we're doing self-care, we definitely at all costs want to avoid pain. Otherwise, it's not self-care. So, and this, you can get kind of down into your collarbone, kind of turn your head. You know what's best for your body. Like right now, I'm not asking you to follow me along, exactly, because what's going on with you isn't necessarily what's going on with me. I'm just trying to remind you that it is very, very simple to take 5 minutes of your time, add a little bit of essential oil, and do a beautiful gift for yourself. So I'm gonna get a little more into this side's collarbone because I've got some issues going on up in there. But so this nice, just 5 minutes can make a huge difference. So dip just a few of those, and if you like, even you can get up into your face. Go ahead and, I feel like spoiling myself today, so I'm going to go ahead and get these face muscles relaxed too. And I'm just going to throw some of this grapefruit and frankincense all up here. Not a lot, but it is really good for your skin. So I'm just going to start at my eyebrows and gently sweep around the edge of the face. Move the chin down. Now these strokes here are really helpful with the assisting lymphatic drainage in the face, pulling it down because your lymph system empties right about here. So you push the flow down. And the thing is, to get the lymphatic system stimulated, you really don't have to do anything but just kind of gently stroke the skin, because it's right underneath the skin. It's not very deep at all. So just gentle brushing of the skin can really help. So I kind of, once I kind of get the oil spread around, just kind of go through and just do the very light kind of, you can even do the, just kind of, just listen to your body and listen to your hands. And I think instinctively we all know how to do this. People get stressed out and everything, and what do? They put their hands on their face and they pull and push down, and that is, it's just a naturally instinctive stress reliever. So, it's a really easy thing to do, and it makes a big difference. So now that I've got my face circulation going good, and I want all of my massage therapist viewers to remember that anywhere that you can reach on your own body, you can work on. You are not limited. I know all of us are like, oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've had a massage. I just can't find anybody good to work on me. You are the best person to work on yourself, because you know what you need. You can feel where you need work, and we can reach just about, you'd be surprised where you can reach on yourself. So take the time, make it a priority, and try to take at least a few minutes a day to do some self-care, because you're important and you deserve to feel good. So my tea should be just about to the drinking point now, and so I will let you go, but I will see you later, and I hope that your day is filled with peace, love, and unicorns.